everybody, this is Sky. And when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
From San Diego, it's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann. Hey, welcome to Sports World Radio and NFL Real Talk. How's everybody doing today? We got a jam-packed show for you guys. I don't know what the hell's going on here. My controls are going batty. Holy freaking Toledo, Batman. Hey, it's Jeff Escal and the gang. The gang is all here. Sports World Radio's NFL Real Talk. Nothing but NFL Real Talk for this whole entire hour. Commercial free. This show is brought to you by shirtshopper.net. You want to get your sports t-shirt, head on over to shirtshopper.net today. Put your tab over to sports tab over there. Drop down box will come on. Pick your sport, pick your team, and get your team t-shirt today at shirtshopper.net. Let's announce the gang, because the gang is all here. First of all, sportsworldradio.com is the place to hang out with us. If you want to get involved in the chat room, we are at Spreaker.com, Spreaker.com. Spreaker.com. Get yourself a free account over there and just type in Sports World Radio. Our player will come up on the bottom. Click the heart on the right. Click the tab next to the heart, the bubble. That'll open up the chat room and start chatting away. 619-663-3715. 619-663-3715. It's the number to get involved with the show. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio, as well as twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Whew. With all the housekeeping out of the way, let's bring in the co-host of the show, Sports World Radio's very own, Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on, buddy?
I'm doing good, Jeff, and welcome everybody to NFL Real Talk. It is Saturday, November 1st, 2014, 9:06 p.m. on the East Coast, 6:06 p.m. on the West. Central, figured out for yourself.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you trying to contradict something here?
I'm trying to say that I can beat you with that, and I beat you both.
That's right. Dude, why don't you try beating me in a bar fight?
That voice that you hear that just asked him to beat him in a bar fight is our big win fella, Frank Sprankle. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, I got a question. You say we are, what was it, the true of all, what was that about our football talk? It's true, it's non-biased. What would you say at the beginning?
It's politically incorrect.
We're truthful. We speak from our minds.
Yeah.
We speak from our hearts.
We're the only...
And you know what? I understand, Jeff, you pilot the show, but one thing that I admire about you is we don't have to kiss up to anybody.
No, not even to me, and that's what I like about this show.
Well, that's a problem with ESPN. You have to kiss up to a mouse.
I know. Also joining us, he produces the show Monday through Friday. I do it Saturdays, but here he is, our producer, Josh Lopez. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Rat Bastards?
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm ready to school you boys again in the Pick'em League.
Yeah. Before we get into the...
Did you call me a beastard?
A beastard? No, he called you a rat bastard, not a beastard. You freaking Chicagoite, you. Josh, how do you say it? Rat bastard or rat beasted?
Rat Bastard.
Thank you very much, you rat bastard. All right, so before we go any further, we had some kind of interesting turnaround in the league this week. We'll catch up on time, I promise, boys and girls. Adrian's still in first place, but Schmedley is in second place. The Cyclopedia Man is in third. There, Mr. Big Wind. Okay, Mr. Big Wind, pick 'em like the wind. You moved all the way down to 10th place, dude.
Oh, so
how about that?
Hey, at least I'm in the game.
You're looking up at me, an Encyclopedia Man, and at Schmedley.
Wait. Who's Schmedley?
Sean.
That's me.
Sean's
wait. Why do you call yourself Schmedley?
Because
can't you think of? You're the update man. Can't you think of? Dude, why don't you call yourself?
Tell him why. Tell him why,
or
Sean.
something along those lines.
Tell him why, Sean. Tell him why.
It's a long story with that. I remember...
Tell him the quick version.
Huh?
Give him the quick version.
It was because I was having difficulty with an account on ESPN, and that's how I got the name Schmedley. I could have, if you want, Frank, I can change it to Big Boston Sports Fan if you want me to.
Boston
you
Bartman.
gotta be something more creative.
Hey, Sean,
wait.
wait a second, guys. Sean, who named you Schmedley?
Jeff did.
Okay, then that's why he's Schmedley. So sit there and be quiet. I'll give you. Hey, listen, I gave you the big win, so you just sit there and be quiet. Very good, Frank. Okay, let's get into the first game.
Oh, boy.
Very good, Frank. Let's get into the first game, Sean.
All right, first game we have is Jeff and I talked about yesterday, and Josh, you were here. Frank, the New Orleans Saints finally won that first game against Carolina on Thursday night, and they finally played a very good road game.
And they have the keys to that NFC South division, Sean, because that division is too weak. Look, I know there is still plenty of time left in this season, but look at how terrible the teams are in the NFC South. Okay, maybe the New Orleans Saints will not be playing in Glendale come February 1st, but one thing is for certain, they are going to win that division. Carolina, they're under 500. You take a look at Tampa Bay. They're still a couple years away from anything special happening. And the Atlanta Falcons, I know it's been almost a week since we saw what happened across the pond, but my goodness, how do you lose a game like that? The Falcons haven't been winning any games. This is the Saints division to win, folks. The Saints will be in the playoffs. A home game is coming to the Superdome sometime in January.
Check this out. The Saints are 4-4 and leading that division. So, in other words, 8-8 is going to win that division.
And it will be the Saints.
How disgusting is that?
It's even possible 7-9 could win that division. We may see what happened 4 years ago with the Seattle Seahawks. And you know what's odd about it? 7-9, the Seahawks won the NFC West. They got to host a playoff game. Remember the earthquake? Remember it actually started an earthquake?
Yeah, I do remember that. And Josh, I got to ask you too. Your thoughts on the game from Thursday night when the Saints go into Carolina and pound the Panthers 28-10?
I thought it was a good game. I mean, watching any game when you have Phil Simms and Jim Nantz on the commentary is going to be a rough night personally, but I can get past that.
Do they curse the teams? What? Is there a team that
Josh can't stand.
Josh don't like Phil Simms. Josh don't like Phil Simms, just like I don't like Skip Bayless.
Yeah, but you don't like, but you don't like Skip Bayless. Actually, your dislike for Skip Bayless goes beyond anything imaginable. It really does.
But getting back to it, though, your guys' thoughts on Drew Brees. Jeff and I talked about it. Frank and Josh, what was your thoughts on Drew Brees?
It's about time he capitalized on the field position. I think the moral of the game was how good the defense was against Carolina's sloppy offensive play calling.
I think it was a sloppy game in both teams, but in the end, the Saints were able to prevail. And understand this, Drew Brees has had a couple of great games, of course, against the Packers on Sunday Night Football last week, and now against Carolina. Like I said, guys, and you know what, Jeff, I think I will agree with you. 8-8 could win the division. I think 9-7 potentially will win the division, but that team that's going to win the division out of the NFC South, New Orleans Saints. It's going to be the Saints hands down.
And if you go to the other side, too, Frank, Josh, and Jeff, if you look at the Carolina Panthers real quickly, they're not the same Panthers from last year. And I wonder how much time Rivera has left if he is on the hot seat for the Panthers.
Well, they're still in the race since they got that tie. It's kind of like the thing with the Packers last year. I think they could be like 7-8-1 and still have a chance to win the division.
That's crazy. Okay, let's get on to the next game, Sean.
All right, here's our early games. First, it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Boring.
Actually, there's a game that's actually worse than this, and we'll get into that later.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton showed last weekend that he can be clutch against Baltimore. Watch the Bengals just roll over the Jaguars, and it's going to be a long day again for Jacksonville.
Josh?
I'm going to go with Cincinnati. They'll struggle in this game, but I really don't care. I'm still going with the Bengals.
I'm going with Cincinnati. Jacksonville, they can't beat the elite teams. And I know Cincinnati may not be the elitist of all elite teams, but this game's going to be a rout.
I'm taking Cincinnati as well. You didn't think I wasn't going to take Cincinnati, did you, Sean?
With you and the dark horse team, which is the Bengals, that's very, very easy and understandable for you to make that pick.
Of course.
I know there's an election on Tuesday, and we always hear about this percentage, like a 1% margin of error. If you take a look at the pick distribution, you got 99% picking the Cincinnati Bengals with 1% going for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Correct. Is there a 1% margin of error as far as these pick distributions are concerned?
No idea.
There was when I picked the Jaguars a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, against the Browns, and I never heard the end of it, Josh.
Don't worry, I'm taking Jacksonville next week, boys.
Wait, who's their opponent
Dallas.
next?
They'll play Dallas in London.
God save the Queen.
I hope
Tampa Bay lose. Buccaneers. How about this one? The Buccaneers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland. Next.
I'm going to go with the Browns.
Josh?
I'm going to go with Cleveland, but it's going to be a close game.
I'm going to go with the Browns, too. I think Tampa Bay, again, is going to have a long day. They were heartbroken last weekend. They should have won that game against Minnesota, and it was ended in heartbreak with them with the fumble in overtime. And I think, Frank, you had mentioned that I think you said you'd watched a little bit of that game between Tampa Bay and Minnesota. Now they play Cleveland.
Oh, I saw the overtime of it last week where Minnesota was able to come up with the fumble recovery and return it into the house of 6. But if you take a look, Jake, like I said, Tampa Bay, they're going to be a good team in a couple of years. But I'm taking Cleveland tomorrow.
And if you look at the AFC North, we all talked about this too. That is such a tight AFC North, gentlemen. You've got Cincinnati, you've got Baltimore, you've got Pittsburgh, and you've got Cleveland. It's anybody's division when you look at that. Maybe one team could come out of there winning the AFC North division next month. Hard to say. The next game we get to, this should be a game that everybody will definitely be paying attention to. Jeff, Arizona Cardinals taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm going to take Arizona in this game. They're going to go into Dallas, and they're going to rip the Cowboys, and they're going to hurt Tony Romo and knock him out for the year.
You know what I saw?
He's a game-time decision.
Yeah, you know what I heard when I got home today from some shopping? I heard today that Tony Romo is a game-time decision in this one. I'm going to go, Josh, you and I talked about this game on Skype. I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals. I thought Dallas would have a chance, but right now, if you don't have a healthy Tony Romo, that's a big problem for the Dallas Cowboys. And what did you say, Jeff, last Tuesday show after they beat Washington? Maybe we start seeing again the demise of the Dallas Cowboys. Because here we are in a new month, and December is only next month when Dallas has to win these big games.
Sean, you said Dallas beat Washington. Washington beat Dallas.
I was going to rephrase that. Yeah, Washington beat Dallas.
Yes, so that started the demise right there, I'm telling you.
Frank, what's your thoughts on Arizona at Dallas?
Well, here's the thing about the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, I think this game is going to be close, but I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals here. But as far as the Dallas Cowboys are concerned, they may have to depend more on the running game of DeMarco Murray, and credit the Cowboys offensive line because they have opened up a number of holes. Now, having said that, DeMarco Murray can be very productive, but you do need to pass the football, and we don't know how effective Tony Romo is going to be tomorrow. There's a lot of uncertainty. I'm going to say this. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals, and I guess the reason why I personally want to take the Arizona Cardinals is because they have not gotten any respect. If they can beat the Cowboys tomorrow, they are going to earn a lot of respect. They are going to earn the league's respect. They are going to earn this country's respect. And in the end, they need this game to earn respect in general.
Josh, your thoughts on the Cardinals and the Cowboys?
Well, I guess the countdown to the Cowboys watching the playoffs starts tomorrow, right? I think the Cardinals will win. I think they're for real. I said it before the season started that Cardinals were going to be one of the best teams in the NFL, and they're proving it right now. Everybody's talking about DeMarco Murray being the X factor for Dallas. The issue with that is that Dallas hasn't played any good defensive teams this year. So they're going against Arizona. DeMarco Murray won't be a factor, and the Cardinals will win.
Suppose this possibly happens. If Romo is out for the year, do you gentlemen think that Brandon Whedon can actually carry the Cowboys?
Oh, God, no.
You don't
no, N-O, and you can capitalize N-O in terms of my response to that.
He has as good a chance as Skip Bayless becoming a good reporter.
Oh, jeez, can't we get off the Skip Bayless ripping for
19
just
minutes
one
after the hour
show? God
Jeff,
bless America.
Jeff, what would your thoughts be? If Romo gets hurt, can Brandon Whedon be the guy to actually lead Dallas?
What do you think?
I guess with that being a stupid question, I would say no on Jeff's part.
No way. They're done if he goes down. You know it as well as I do, and so do they.
Yeah, game time decision for that one. Okay, next game. New York Jets heading to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. I'll go first. Easy game. Chiefs, Jets, you got problems as always.
I have a question to ask, and that is Geno Smith. What team did he play for last week? Was it the New York Jets or was it the Buffalo Bills?
Buffalo.
Exactly.
He's an interception machine, and Michael Vick is expected to start for the Jets.
That's not going to change anything.
Nope, not going to change
It seems that this
anything
team
at all.
has absolutely no direction, no foundation, and I actually had a chance to see some of Rex Ryan's post-game press conference. I'm getting the sense that fatigue is setting in, that this season is a lost cause, and look, I guess even Rex Ryan knows that he's done after this season. There's just so much dysfunction of that team right now, and they're going into a hostile environment in Kansas City. We know how loud that place can be. I'm going to take the Chiefs, definitely. A blowout.
For me, I'm upset because I picked the Jets last week, and I'm not going to pick them anymore.
Shame on you.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think the Jets might be 1-15 this year.
I agree, Josh. When you look at how bad they've been, think about it. They beat Oakland. Everybody's saying, oh, yeah, the Jets will be good. They'll be a tough team in the AFC. But after that, it's just been 7 straight losses. And remember, they've been talking a lot, too, before we get to you, Jeff, about how the Jets have had to go against some of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. Jay Cutler, Phillip Rivers, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. I can't believe I'm saying this, even Kyle Orton, even though Orton's not really one of the
I don't
best
believe you even
quarterbacks.
said Jay Cutler's elite.
Well, Jay Cutler was good in that Monday night game, the 22nd of September, against the Jets.
That was the only
I'm
game
just speaking as a Bears fan, that's all.
That's the only game he was good at.
Yeah, he hasn't been effective since. Sad, but sure. He's making elite money. He just hasn't lived up to it.
Jeff, the Jets and the Chiefs, what's your thoughts?
I'm taking the Chiefs in this game. Just like
Well, at least they'll win, unlike the Royals.
Just like 98% of the other jackasses. I'm taking the Chiefs.
And only 2% picked the Jets.
Correct.
San Diego Chargers heading all the way to Miami to take on the Miami Dolphins.
I get this game on TV. That's my morning game. This is a 10 o'clock game for me. I mean,
Are you going to be... Wait, will you be up?
No.
Okay, you won't be up.
Frank, what's your thoughts? The Chargers playing the Dolphins. How will Phillip Rivers do in this game?
I think they'll do pretty well in this game. I think the Chargers have enough to win. They're not playing an explosive team such as the Miami Dolphins. They're not an explosive team at all. I think they'll be just fine. The Chargers should prevail, and as a result, I'm going to take the Chargers.
Josh?
I personally think that Miami's the better team than San Diego, so I'm going to go with Miami.
Miami, huh?
And I will back you up on that one, Josh. I'll take the Miami Dolphins. I don't know what's gone on with the Chargers. You know, they've lost 2 straight games, and they should have been able to beat the Chiefs a few weeks ago. They got blown out against Denver. You know, the Chargers are going to be there toward the end, probably as a wild card, but the Dolphins, there's something about them where they're just so tough to beat at home. So I take Miami.
I'm taking the Chargers in this game. They're going to go over there and they're going to annihilate Miami. Watch this. They're
Yeah,
pissed.
I think the Chargers are going to win.
Yeah,
they're not.
pissed
Listen,
off.
this is not. They're not playing the Broncos. This is not the best team in the AFC here.
Yeah, they're a little pissed
the
off right
Miami
now, too.
Dolphins beat the team that the Broncos are going to take on tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Yeah, I had to hear that. Thanks a
We're
lot,
talking about
buddy.
week 1.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Hey, you know what? At least Sean, I lived up to my end of the bet.
And so is Josh, and I thank you, gentlemen, very much. It
No
was a
problem. Hey, I got to use a great logo.
That's
It is a
next
great
game.
logo.
Next game, how about this? Gary One Arm, you listening out there? Washington Redskins taking on the Vikings.
Gary One Arm, can you hear us?
He's happy because I've been texting with him, Jeff, and he says the highlight of my life, Sean, was seeing the Redskins beat the Cowboys on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, you better enjoy it. It's the only highlight you're going to have all freaking year.
And he says the highlight too, Sean, is that if the Redskins sweep the Cowboys for the season series.
That's going to be it because they ain't making the freaking playoffs.
Ain't that the truth?
Gary's the one who's been saying all along, Frank, that the Redskins are the real deal. They'll turn it around. They'll make the playoffs. I know he's tagged me in so many videos.
Look, I'll say this. The Redskins may win a few more games here and there, but I don't think they're a playoff team.
No,
in fact, I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings in this game tomorrow.
What?
Not when they got to. Not when they got to deal with the Dallas and freaking Philadelphia in their same freaking division. Come on.
Let me ask you this: do you think they're bringing Robert Griffin III back this soon?
Yeah.
I mean, I think they should have.
So.
I think they have a bye week. Yeah, I think they should have waited till after the bye week.
I think so too.
Because you know what, Colt McCoy has been playing pretty well.
Correct.
Maybe if Colt McCoy starts this game, maybe my pick is different.
Well, I'm taking the Redskins in this game. How about that? Does that blow your mind?
Josh, what's your
No.
thoughts on the Redskins-Vikings?
I couldn't log into my Facebook on Tuesday because I was getting sick and tired of all the videos I was getting tagged in. If that happens again, I'm gonna block Gary One Arm just for the week.
Hey, don't. Hey, Josh,
really aggravating.
Josh, you don't have to block
I'm gonna go
them.
with the Redskins. I think Minnesota will struggle at home like they usually do.
Hey, Josh, you don't have to block him. Just freaking hide all his stuff. That's what I do. I never see any of his stuff. I have it all hidden. It never gets on my stuff, my crap, man. I hide it.
Well, he tries to make it a point. He tries to say that the Redskins are the real deal.
That's why I don't let his stuff. That's why I don't allow his stuff on my Facebook timeline.
Sounding like Steve Irwin.
Everything.
Oh boy, the Redskins looking pretty good.
Yeah, everything that he sends out and tags me, and it doesn't matter because it won't go on my timeline because I have it hidden.
You know what the most hysterical thing was, Jeff? You and Gary going at it back in September when the Giants were playing the Redskins. I just laughed the whole time. You were sticking it in his face. And then the Redskins got thumped 45-14. And he never showed up for a show until a couple weeks later.
I'm going to continue to do that.
I'll take the Redskins in this game. Minnesota's got so many problems. They were lucky to beat the Buccaneers. The next game, how about this one? Houston Texans, Frank, going up against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Can you say route?
I can agree with you, Route.
Route favoring the visiting team?
No.
Oh, are you serious? Are you taking the Texans?
Wait, no. I'm taking. Oh, wait a minute. I'm taking the Eagles. I'm taking the Eagles.
The Eagles are the visiting team.
I'm taking the Eagles.
Right. You said route by visiting team.
All right. I wasn't looking. I didn't have the screen up here.
You were
for a moment.
correct.
Philadelphia, Houston. Yeah, he was right. Visiting team.
Yeah, I'm right. Of goodness. You guys, what are you guys trying to play tricks with my mind?
Yes,
oh my
they are.
goodness.
Yes,
April
they
Fool's
are.
Day. I know.
Yes, they
But
are.
I'm going with the Philadelphia. You know, it's interesting. Philadelphia, they had enough to win the game last week against the Arizona Cardinals. It came down to one Carson Palmer touchdown pass toward the end. Houston, they've struggled for the last few weeks. They've struggled pretty much the entire season. I got to take the Philadelphia Eagles on the road against the Texans.
Well, believe it or not, Frank, but guess what? Not only am I taking Washington, but I am too taking Philadelphia. How about that? You like that Browning bastard?
And Double-A. Because I know Double-A and Browning, Josh, they were pretty heartbroken when the Eagles lost against the Cardinals. I was shocked by that. I thought Philadelphia would go right in there and beat them. And Nick Foles is a good quarterback. And this should be a good game. What's your thoughts, Josh, on Philadelphia, Houston?
Sean, if the Eagles win, Double-A and Browning bastard will be back. If they don't, then we won't see him for another week. That's all.
I don't know. What's your thoughts, Josh, on Philadelphia, Houston?
I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Philadelphia will actually pick up a road victory this time.
I think so, too. How great would it be, though, if Houston wins?
Oh,
That'd be great for the people in Houston.
It'll be great for my fantasy team.
See, I would like to see Houston win, but I got to pick Philadelphia.
Houston, we got a problem.
Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it be?
That would hurt the Eagles so much because here they are trying to overtake Dallas in the NFC East Division, but it keeps the Giants and the Redskins right there.
Well, they got no worries. Don't worry about it because Dallas is going to lose, too.
You know what? I think that's the one game. Listen, I don't have a team to root for. Obviously, the Bears are at their bye week. But I know, looking at that Arizona-Dallas game, I do want the Cardinals to win tomorrow.
Me too.
Badly. I mean, listen, there's one team games. Look, I don't care who wins. I'm just making these picks, but in the end, I don't care who wins or loses. I do want to see Arizona win tomorrow.
Me too.
And I can see that happening because with Tony Romo being injured, I just saw it on ESPN bulletin. They said Romo a game time decision for what Jason Garrett decides. I don't know what because then they go with Brandon Whedon.
Hold on, but could Romo decision have already been made? Romo starting? They're just trying to play mind games with the Arizona Cardinals.
They could be, but then again, they could not be.
Sleepless in Jerry World.
Yeah, it's Jerry's world, so they're probably playing games.
Of course, if he gets hurt, the first person Jeff will think of will be Skip Bayless, and I'll be thinking Jerry Jones.
I'm going to have a nice smile on my
night
face.
Be Skip Bayless exemption night.
I'm going to have a nice smile on my face.
I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. Nick Foles has a big day. It'll be close, but they'll pull it out. The next game, here's our late afternoon games. It'll be the St. Louis Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Can you believe I get to watch this game, too? That's the second game of the day for me. That blows.
Wait, that game's on Fox tomorrow. That's on Fox tomorrow. Yeah. That's the late game.
It's
a non-doubleheader on Fox, and that's their lone late game.
Well, I don't have an early game for Fox. I just have a late game for Fox, and that's the late game for me. I have an early game on CBS, which is the Chargers-Dolphins, and then I have the late game, Broncos in New England.
Josh, your thoughts on the Rams and the 49ers?
The Rams and the 49ers split both of their season games with each other over the last 3 years. I think that trend's going to continue. My upset special of the week is going to be the Rams.
Unbelievable. What? St. Louis? What?
That's what he said there, China Brown.
Oh, my
God. He's in the 3%.
Frank, who are you taking in this game between the Rams and the 49ers?
I am taking the home team San Francisco 49ers. Although I think the St. Louis Rams, they got Austin Davis. A couple weeks ago, he did show some signs of life. It was against the 49ers on Monday Night Football, but I got to tell you, I think the 49ers once again are going to win tomorrow, and they're going to beat the St. Louis Rams, this time at Levy Stadium.
You think it'll be a blowout unlike last time? Because St. Louis did make it a good game against them on that Monday night game.
I don't know if it'll necessarily be a blowout, but I don't think it's going to be close to where a field goal or a touchdown, where the Rams are going to be in position to needing a field goal or a touchdown to win or tie the game with under 2 minutes left. I think this could be the 49ers perhaps winning by, I would like to say the point spread for me is 10 points.
I'm going to go with the 49ers, too. The Rams, they beat Seattle, but there's a lot of areas they're not good at. They're going to have a long day in San Francisco tomorrow.
Boy, we hardly have any games. All of a sudden, we're into the late games now.
I'm taking the 49ers as well, boys.
Here's a game that I know I will be watching and everybody else should be watching. Denver Broncos at the New England Patriots. And I can tell you the last time the Patriots and the Broncos played, I was a very frustrated man after they lost the AFC Championship, the Patriots do. Tom Brady is 10-5 all time against Peyton Manning in 15 meetings.
Hey, did you have to put your Patriots gear away after that game?
Yes, I did, Josh.
Man.
Yes, I did, and I was very frustrated after that. But then Denver got humiliated in the Super Bowl against Seattle.
I don't know who to take tomorrow, seriously. This is very difficult.
No, I'm not really.
All right, well, I'm going to take the Denver Broncos.
What? What are you doing?
No, what? What can I do? I have the right to take whoever I want.
I know.
I'm taking the Denver Broncos tomorrow.
Why the Broncos?
Well, like I said, this is not an easy decision, but the Patriots, their defense, and I don't want to hear the fact they played the Bears. The Bears just plain old suck. I'll admit it.
Oh, God, here we go.
I am convinced with the Denver Broncos defensively. Of course, I may be wrong again.
Well, you're wrong about the Bears.
This should
wait, why are they 3-5, Encyclopedia Man? Why are they 3-5, huh?
Well, they're not 1-7, so they'll say they suck. They're not the Jets.
They're 3-5, dude. They got humiliated against the Patriots last week.
This should be a good game, though, Frank, because this is an AFC battle, and
it's hard, Sean. It's hard.
It's a potential playoff preview because the Brady and Manning, the great rivalry they've had going back to the Patriots Colts back throughout the decade of the 2000s has been great.
Hey,
So
Sean.
it should be a really good one.
Hey, Sean, wouldn't it be cool? I mean, think about it. This is regular season. Yes, there's a lot of anticipation surrounding this game, but think about this. Wouldn't it be cool if we see these two teams play in January for the right to go to the Super Bowl? Because think about it. There's legacy here at stake. Would you shush? The Bears. Listen, Encyclopedia Man. Hold on. The Bears
that game's
suck.
boring. That game's
Listen, first of all,
boring.
accept the fact that the Bears suck. Second of all, we're talking about legacy as far as the quarterbacks go. They're getting older. The question is, can Peyton Manning get back to a Super Bowl, win his second? We have seen Tom Brady lose his last 2 Super Bowls. I'm telling you, Sean, I would really love to see this be a potential AFC championship
It's going
matchup.
to happen. It's either going to be AFC divisional playoffs or it's going to be an AFC championship game because
I want to see it for the right to go to the Super Bowl. That's what I want to see.
The great respect both quarterbacks have, but knowing that they're both going for the same thing. And when Manning and Brady both retire, everybody years later will still be talking with a lot of people about how great and how much fun it was watching these two quarterbacks going head-to-head, either when it was Patriots and Colts or Patriots Broncos. And I'm telling you, going with the New England Patriots. I think tomorrow's game is going to be close, but New England needs this game more than Denver does so they can start slowly taking care of that number 1 seed in the AFC. Josh, who do you take?
Well, 4, I was rudely interrupted, and 2, I could talk if the Bears are good or not. I'm entitled to my opinion.
I know
Third
you are,
of
buddy. I
all-
love to give you a hard time.
Third of all, I don't care about Brady versus Manning. It's like the Red Sox versus Yankees. Nobody gets 2 Fig Newtons.
Oh,
It's the same shit every year. I'm tired of Brady against Denver. I'm tired of Tom Brady against Peyton Manning. Who cares?
You know what? This is what I love about our Encyclopedia Man. You know what? I know you and I get into arguments and we can disagree at times, but I love you, buddy.
Love you too, buddy. I'm going with Denver.
Okay,
The
Denver.
Patriots defense sucks.
What? You saw what they did last weekend against the Bears.
Yeah, what about their run defense?
Dude, can I say what was the best? Can I say what was? I know we got some time here, but I want to talk about last week's Bears Patriots game. Sorry,
wasn't that
Encyclopedia Man. But here's the problem.
sweet day.
Thank goodness the Bears are at their bye week. You know what was really embarrassing? When you have Lamar Houston, who picked up his first sack of the season, it wasn't even on Tom Brady. It was Jimmy Garoppolo, his backup. And you have Lamar Houston jumping up in the air in joy. And by the way, you're down 25 points with about 4 or 5 minutes left. You fall on your knees. You tear your ACL and you're out for the season. That was hilarious. I'm sorry, but my favorite team has become a comedic act.
Yeah, but the best part was the Patriots winning and seeing Josh and Frank with New England Patriots pictures up for a whole week. That was the best part. I loved it. Thank you.
November 8th. That's all I got to say.
Oh, jeez. He's gonna. Yeah, between Celtics and Bulls. All right, Jeff, what's your thoughts? Patriots and Broncos.
Okay, I held my tongue this whole time, boys.
You're able to speak?
Yeah, and I was able to speak, yeah. I'm going with the home team. I'm taking New England.
Hey, there you go.
I don't know why, I just am.
Brady will not be denied in Foxborough, not in Brady's house.
You better
That's
hope
right.
not. You better hope not, because if they lose, I'm coming after you for it.
Wait, who's you?
What? Me?
Who's
Why
you?
me? What have I had to do anything with it? I'm a Patriot fan. I got a Brady T-shirt I'm going to be wearing for tomorrow's game.
So
Exactly.
you're going to go to Idaho? So wait, you're going to go to Idaho, you're going to come up to his door, and what are you going to do? Sucker
Exactly,
punch him?
Sean. Exactly. If they lose, it's your fault.
Oh, sure. It's all my fault. Lovely.
I'm blaming it all on you.
Hey, that home winning streak got to end sometime.
That's
No
true.
way, Josh.
We're waiting for that. We're waiting for it to come to an end.
Even though Denver was able to win the AFC Championship game, I still remember a bittersweet memory when New England came back from 24 points down to beat Denver on the 24th of November last year.
Yeah, they
That
pulled
was
a
great.
LeBron James in that game.
I love our Encyclopedia Man. Our Encyclopedia Man is bringing some good stuff tonight.
39 minutes after the hour, here's the next game. The Oakland Raiders at the Seattle Seahawks.
Why does this game have to be played?
Does anybody really care about this game?
Hey, you know what's amazing? All right, people are talking about this overhyped Patriots-Broncos matchup in New England. Well, that's on CBS. But, however, CBS has this game as part of its regional slate.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
so
but
there
I don't
are some
get this.
people that do get to miss out on the Patriots and Broncos. Oh, yeah, live in the area. Well, actually, because the Raiders are playing, but the 49ers, they're at home, so you don't get to see it anyway.
In this game, though, Frank, who you taking between Oakland and Seattle? Pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Oakland Raiders opposite.
Seattle Seahawks.
Bingo. I was hoping I could say Oakland Raiders, and then you guys go into, what, are you nuts? Then I was gonna say Oakland Raiders opposite, because I wanted to hear a response if I took the Oakland Raiders.
Jeff, your thoughts on the Raiders and the Seahawks?
Well, Raiders haven't won a game yet, correct?
That's correct. They're still the winless team.
They're chasing the Detroit Lions of 2008.
Well, I would not want to be playing the Oakland Raiders right now because they got nothing to lose. So it doesn't matter. And with Seattle not playing so well, I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh, God.
You know what? Is the home field? I know that stadium is loud and raucous. That's unfair enough for the Raiders.
I can't do it. I can't pick the Raiders. If the game was in Oakland, maybe, but I can't do it. Sorry.
I don't even think if it's in Oakland, I would pick them.
I'll go with Seattle, but here's the thing about the Seahawks, gentlemen. I expect the Seahawks to play a better game than they did last Sunday because they didn't look really well against the Carolina Panthers when they won 13-9. That was not an easy game. That was not easy. Josh, what's your thoughts on the Oakland Seahawks game?
Well, I think we found our game that's filled with field goals, right? I mean, it's going to be a battle of Janikowski versus Hauschka, and I won't be watching it on Red Zone either, so I don't care. I'm going to go with Seattle. Oakland should be 0-16, and that's that.
Exactly. And Frank, do you expect to see Seattle play better too? Because that was
better. They're playing the Oakland Raiders.
Well, here's the thing. They played Carolina. They play the Carolina Panthers, and they only pull that game out 13-9.
Okay, listen. Let me tell you this. If indeed Oakland finds some way to win this game tomorrow,
oh my God.
Listen, somebody may have to call 911 and send a paramedic to my house because I'm going to be shocked.
Not just your house, but Skip Bayless's house too.
Okay, I guarantee you. If the Raiders
Seahawks.
win this game, listen. If the Raiders win this game, don't you think 911 will be called simultaneously?
All over the United States, all at once.
No, it'll be called in Seattle too because with the Raid, I know the Seahawks are coming off a win, but they've had their struggles as of late. You'll have people in Seattle that'll be suicidal.
The Sunday night game on NBC. This has been a great rivalry. The Baltimore Ravens at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Where are you, Adrian?
Where are you, Wes?
Where are you, Wes? Where are you, Adrian? You rat bastards.
They've had some great Sunday night matchups. Remember last year, Frank, they put Thanksgiving night. I think it was in Baltimore between Baltimore and Pittsburgh. And
right, it was.
Remember Baltimore was able to blow out the Steelers back in September on a Thursday night. So you know that the yellow towels will be swinging tomorrow night. I will take the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Baltimore Ravens, but I expect it to be a close game.
I don't think Ben Roethlisberger is going to be thrown for 500 yards. He may have a good game, but it's not going to be 500 yards. I don't think lightning strikes twice. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I think it's close. If you're going to say close, I don't think it's going to come down to one possession. I think Pittsburgh's going to win by 2 possessions. But that's close.
Before I get to you, Jeff and Josh, I'd have to say with the Steelers, I would be concerned if I was a Steeler fan about the defense. Remember, they got off to that big lead, Josh, against the Indianapolis Colts and Jeff, and then the Colts cut that game to 8 points. So I would be a bit concerned about the Steelers' defense. It doesn't look the best for the Pittsburgh Steelers' D.
Josh?
Yeah, I get to listen to Phil Simms' sidekick, Chris Collinsworth. That's going to be fun.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. I think Baltimore is going to have a big slump right now.
I'm going to take, you know what? I'm going to take Baltimore, too. I can't stand Pittsburgh. I'm going with Baltimore. Come on, Joe Flacco. Have a good day.
Hey, it's just like what many people think about the Cowboys, because they want to see the Cardinals, the team that's the Rodney Dangerfields of the National Football League, do and perhaps pick up a win against the team that's heavily publicized in the Cowboys.
But you have to know that if Baltimore loses each week, it means that Adrian needs to start getting his razor blades.
No, how great is that?
What do you mean? Well, Baltimore's not going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, next month we'll either get a Christmas present very soon.
I know, it's going to be great.
Jeff's going to love every minute of it. Indianapolis Colts, Monday Night Football at the New York Football Giants.
Da, 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 da.
Frank, what's your thoughts? Colts and the Giants.
I like the way the Colts have been overall clicking. Now, granted, they didn't pick up the win against Pittsburgh last week, but Andrew Luck did have an impressive game. Pretty impressive to win. The Giants, who knows what type of a Giants team we're going to see, but I'm impressed with a team that, people talk about the Broncos, the Patriots. Well, one of them make it to the Super Bowl. Don't count out the Indianapolis Colts, folks. They're a team on the rise. Maybe they'll be in Glendale this year, who knows. But in the meantime, they'll win on Monday night. I'm taking the Colts.
Josh, Colts and the Giants.
Upset. That's right, Jeff. I'm going with your New York Giants. I don't like the Colts on the road, especially on a Monday night game in New York.
Oh,
Giants all the way, baby.
You said upset. I don't know.
Gosh.
When you said upset, I don't know if you were saying this game's going to end up in an upset, or were you upset?
Here's the pick distribution. 89% favor the Colts and only 11% favor the Giants. Oh, boy, Josh. I'm picking the Colts. Give me a break.
Well, I guess me and Josh are the only ones who were picking the freaking Giants, so screw both of you.
I think it'll be close. I think it'll be close, and Andrew Luck has a good game, and the overtakes Eli Manning.
I guess we're in that 11% there, you quack sucker.
Dude, that's a new one for you. What are you going to think of next, Jeff?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever comes out of my mouth.
That's why I say that this game will be close, and that's why when I predict the score for this game, I'm going to say the Colts will beat the Giants 38-35.
Okay, what did I have? Hold on, let me get back to my screen here. I
there.
had... Wait, what did you say?
38-35.
Okay,
Colts
all right.
the Giants.
Close. 38-35. All right, I had the Colts winning this game 31-18 because I thought you said 31 points. I have a 31-18. That's my final score.
I got
potentially.
I got the Giants winning 24-17.
Close.
Josh?
For me, Giants 27, the Colts 20.
Pretty close there, Josh, and I'm pretty close too. Another close game, I'm going to say Pittsburgh will kick a game-winning field goal. They'll beat Baltimore 26-23.
And I'll say the Steelers over the Ravens 25-16.
Steelers 30. Let's see. Steelers 31, Ravens 20.
I got Baltimore 24, Pittsburgh 17.
Oh, you're going with the Joe Flacco, man. Jeff says by a touchdown on tomorrow night. And who scores the most points this week? I said Cincinnati will score the most points this week against Jacksonville.
And I'm going to take the team that will not put me in the hospital tomorrow, and that is the Seattle Seahawks at home.
I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens.
Josh, who you taking?
I'm going to go with Denver.
Oh, sure. Yeah, he's taking Denver to score the most against New England. Oh, my goodness. Who scores the fewest points this week, Josh? This is just for you, buddy. St. Louis Rams will score the fewest points this week.
To counter that, I'm going to go with the Oakland Raiders.
The Raiders.
There you go.
I'm taking the New York Jets.
Wait, the team that will score the fewest points? Because that's what I had, the New York Football Jets.
Yep.
I keep close to picking the Raiders.
There you have it.
So there it is. There's all our freaking picks for this week's games, huh?
Yep.
It's like a work of art. Hey, well, here's the thing. The reason why this hour went so quick is a number of teams are at their bye weeks. If you take a look at the NFC North outside of the Vikings, they're all at their bye weeks. The Bears, the Packers, the Lions. Oh my!
Oh, yep.
Well, last week it's the same amount of teams that were on the bye week last year too.
Hey Jeff, I just realized something. You said you're not going to be up for the Chargers-Dolphins game in Miami. You'll be sleeping, correct?
Correct.
Dude, you get an extra hour of sleep. Did you change your clocks already?
No, not yet, dude. Remember, it's only 10 to 7 here, you rat bastard.
Yeah, but you get an extra hour of sleep.
Well, I'll be
Yeah,
up.
change your clock.
I'll be up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Doing what?
What? Doing what? Watching freaking TV like I'm doing every damn night.
Okay, but what's on it? Wait a minute. One thing The Simpsons taught me was who's watching TV at 2 a.m.? The alcoholics, the unemployed, angry loners.
Hey, shut the hell up over there.
He's happy. He's ready to get out of town and head to New York.
You know what I was doing last night, Frank?
Handing out trick-or-treat candy? What?
No kids came and rang on my door. Not one stinking kid.
Wait, how many?
None. Zero. Zip. Zilch.
Did you see any kids around you?
There were kids all around the rock knocking on all the other doors but mine. It was great.
Otherwise,
Jeez,
otherwise I go knock knock, trick or treat, Mr. Eskow.
You
Give
know
us
why?
Some candy.
You know why? Because we have one of those sensor lights in front of the house, so if nobody comes to the house, the lights don't go on. So
Hey,
they
do you
don't
have a
think we're
Skip
home.
Bayless sensor?
Oh my god! Hey, you know what? I guess we could get into the Skip Bayless bash.
Well,
you know?
Frank,
maybe they're fans of
Frank-
Skip Bayless. Did you ever think about that, Jeff?
Frank,
Scroll up.
here's the thing. Did you get any trick or treaters last night?
Yes, I did. I got a whole assortment after 6 o'clock.
Well, here's the thing. Jeff even messaged me on Facebook Messenger. He goes, "I didn't get any trick or treaters last
And
night."
it started to rain, so like at 9 o'clock, it was done.
It was pretty cold and windy here, and not only that, after I passed out trick-or-treat candy for an hour and just crashed and watched the Cavaliers-Bulls.
I got a whole freaking bowl of candy to eat now.
Hey, there you go. You know what? There's your dinner for NFL Sunday.
I'm gonna go eat some. You know what? I know what. I'm gonna go eat some Tootsie Rolls and some lollipops and some dots. And yeah, I got some candy to eat, man.
Well, you know where all the people are at. They're at Halloween parties. They're going out
Screw 'em.
to party on Halloween. It's a Friday night.
gonna
What
hand-
the heck? Kids don't have to go to school the next
I'm
day.
gonna hand out candy.
big
You know
party.
what?
I was trick-or-treating when I was a young man.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hand out candy on the airplane.
The kids will appreciate that,
Screw
Jeff.
the kids. I'm gonna hand it out to the adults.
Hey, how long is
you
the
think-
flight? How long is
you
the flight
think-
from San Diego to New York?
Well, I'm going from San Diego to Denver,
Okay.
and
And
then from
Denver to
Denver
New
to
York?
New York. Yeah,
Nice airport, by the way, in Denver.
Denver.
I've been there on a couple of occasions.
I've never
I've
been
been
to
there,
Denver
too.
Airport.
They have a Broncos shop. Nothing but Broncos apparel.
Who gives a crap?
Hey, you think Skippy dressed up like Jerry Jones last night?
I
Or
heard
is
not-
he on Jerry Jones?
No, you hear that horn? That horn agrees. Hell no.
Good thing nobody came in a Skippy Bayless costume. Otherwise, Jeff.
Nobody
Wasn't that
came.
the joke? Hold on. Wasn't that the joke of the week on my part?
Well, I
What
asked my
happens if
sister.
What happens if there were kids that came with Skip Bayless masks?
I asked my sister last. I
You
asked
said the
my
baseball-
sister
you
last
mentioned the
night.
baseball bat.
Hey guys, I asked my sister last night about 9 o'clock. I said, anybody come? She goes, nope. And then I didn't ask her for the rest of the night. And then I asked her again this morning, or when I got up, and I said, anybody show up last night? She goes, nope. I said, what are you going to do with all that candy? She goes, I'm going to take it to work and give it away. I said, no, you freaking ain't.
Dude, I'm surprised.
Josh.
Wait, the river in San Diego is always beautiful.
Well, yeah, you know what? It's November. We're getting into our rainy season. Thank God.
Well, it's raining here. It rained all day today here.
It rained last night for several hours. It was kind of nice, actually. Kind of
Hey,
reminded
Josh,
me back
did you
home.
get any trick-or-treaters?
No,
Screw 'em.
I was busy covering SmackDown, and then I turned it to the Bulls-Cavs game where the NBA do all the time when LeBron's playing the Bulls.
Yeah, screw 'em. Yeah, that's
the
what I was
officials
doing
have
too.
to give LeBron the games and stuff. Yeah, let's just
God
make...
forbid he loses one game. Boo freaking who.
I know. It drives me nuts.
Hey,
Hey, let's
here's
get
the
the
Since
flock
LeBron's
out of
the
here,
darling
boys.
of the NBA, and we were
I
talking
can't-
about what happens if the Cavaliers go on a long losing streak. It ain't going to happen, Josh. Ain't going to happen.
It's gonna
Hey,
happen.
I'm sorry, but first take yesterday was like, oh, should we give LeBron a pass for losing to the Knicks?
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Kidding me? Yeah. I know. Hey guys, let's get the flock out of here. I want everybody to enjoy their Saturday night. Remember, no Sports World Radio regular Sports World Radio until November 17th, but the NFL Real Talk will be back on November 15th. I want everybody to have a great couple of weeks. I know I'm going to. Thank you very much, everybody. For Sean Mann, Frank Sprankle, Josh Lopez, I'm Jeff Escal. This has been Sports World Radio. Remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable.
Amen.
Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your 2 weeks. We will see you in a couple of weeks. Adios, amigos. See you later.
Goodbye.
Hey, boys, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When's that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon? How long is that?
In a